Hello again. Another video of Alexander. Alexander had a small incident and his race score was reset to, I think we were on 200 for some time. So now he's entitled again to race and see, which is of course completely unfair. Let's see. And I think even this course is good for him because it has two climbs and it has a climb finish, comp finish. So probably very good for him. And of course the target is at least podium. There are some quite strong riders, as always. Some are in the wrong category, as Alexander. So yeah, podium is target, huh? Anything else, I will delete the video. Okay, very nice. It's a new course. Warm-up is not possible. No, it's either it's event only or it's not yet in the list of routes. Electric brake in Mercury. The first ones are already gapped. Okay, the first part is flat and probably rather boring. In the downhill, of course, some strong and heavy riders could try to push hard, but I think the decision will be on the climb. There's another split already. Yeah. This second split will also stay. We could drop to the back and see how many. I think it's still the main part is still together, I think. Our trainer makes funny noises. Perhaps the bearings are not okay. Actually, I have two. We could disassemble the first one that also had a problem, see what is wrong, and try to fix it. Perhaps to exchange the bearings. I think on the internet there is a guide how to change the bearings of the Zwift hub. My first trainer has for sure more than 25,000 kilometers. So I don't claim that it's a quality issue. I think it's simply a lot of sprints over 800 watts, a lot of racing, and 25, perhaps even 30,000 kilometers. We could exchange to ceramic bearings for more power. Less friction, more power. Okay, online interview. How do you feel, Alexander? Everything fine? Heart rate 173 would be almost my maximum. For Alex, it's a joke. Everything up to 200 is quite fine. 200 is at 200 it starts to really hurt. But 190 for a longer time trial is, I think last time trial you had more than 190 in average. No? Ja, the strategy is to, ja, guck mal, wie groß das Feld noch ist. Lass uns mal kurz nach hinten fahren. Okay, still 2/3 of the pack are still in the first blob. So, yeah, there is a first climb. Okay, first there is a downhill. No? The downhill, you should try to somehow, perhaps you can keep your draft for the downhill. Because Alexander is so light, of course the downhill becomes fast and sometimes is a problem for him. Oh, one dropped. I think he's dropped. That is strange, he's pushing almost 3 watts per kilo. No, now he's on 0. Gave up. Or has a technical. Oh, these vibrations. But I did 50 kilometers with that. We could change back to the other one. That had a very strange sound but no vibration. I have 2 Zwift hubs and yeah, the second one was a used one. In the beginning it was very nice, but now it makes funny noises. After just how many? Perhaps 2,000 kilometers. Huh? Or buy another Wahoo kicker or something. But they are quite expensive. Huh? Okay, now the downhill is upcoming and there is a short, not a hill, a small, an Asphaltblase, exactly. How to call it? A mini hill. Sometimes there are attacks, funny enough. And the downhill is the same as also the 8, this strange 8. Now leaving the city. Yeah, there was a finish. The finish is frequently here. Now you can see that, no? In the mini-map. The Brezel. But it's not a pretzel. It's a Brezel, but not a pretzel. Okay, I think nothing will happen. There's still 15 kilometers to go. Downhill, too fast to break away. So just swim with the blob. I think you cannot hear it because the microphone is in a way that it doesn't catch the sound of the trainer, but it's really strange. We could change the chain actually. This would be an idea to avoid to disassemble the Zwift hub. It's so regular, it could be the chain. "60 kilometers an hour. But there are some pushing, no? 3.0 on a downhill is quite strange. No? Normally everybody would try to recover, but some guys are pushing. 3.5. Imagine Didi would be with you. We were once riding with a guy who had 170 kilos and was pushing like 400 watts steady or 350. And of course, he would be a machine on this downhill. He had a slight problem uphill. But he was rather strong. I think he even became C, no? He had 2.5 watts per kilo or more for 20 minutes, which is a lot of watts. Okay, now small, short, flat part. Oh, even an uphill. I didn't remember that. Now it's flat, and then there is this little bump. But for a sea field, it's rather strong, no? ZRL Team Olli. long team name. Okay. Still like 3 kilometers to go. Oh, it's this event with the 40 XP. Did you see it? And I think the power-ups, are they longer? Do they have a yellow circle in the event? They have, but in the race perhaps they don't want to change the characteristics of the race and keep the 30 seconds, because in the event the draft is a minute and the feather also is a minute. It's a random power up at the sprint banner, no? The feather would of course be great. Are you imitating the Norwegian? There is this crazy Norwegian guy who is currently at least among the 3 strongest Zwifters on Zwift Power. And he is riding standing all the time. Not all the time, but like 75% of his race he is standing up and not on his seat. Very crazy. The block stayed together for the short bump, no? No separation. But it's already stretching out a little bit. Okay, the rest is flat. 2 kilometers. And then up and away. Olifant. Funny name. Okay, it doesn't look like, but it rolls like tarmac, no? This is why it's so fast. Look how much they are behind. Do you see that? It's the complete lap. Wow. But that underlines how strong this pack is. That's not normal that there is such a separation. It's exactly where you came down, you go up now, no? Everything prepared for the first climb? Oh, this poor guy. This one. Ooh. And there's another one. And another one. Crazy. Crazy. This is almost the complete flat part, no? Everybody waiting for the climb. Okay, now it's becoming interesting. Maxi, do you see the mini-map? Wir sind in der Mitte of the course, ne? Wir sind in der Mitte und jetzt kommt die erste Stufe von dem Anstieg. On the map it doesn't look so long, ne? But it's tough. I think here we will see a separation. For sure. Up to now, the first ones are dropping, I think. Norwegian style climbing. Yeah, it's rather long, no? It doesn't look so impressive on the mini map, but it is really tough. It's an Austrian guy behind you, no? An Austrian guy behind you. Probably also a climber. The line is not yet broken, no? But looks like a distance of, I don't know, 200 meters, the whole. The peloton. But now I see a first little split. The 8 is again is still climbing, no? But now it's 1%. Now it's draftable. Go, Alex, go. But for a sea field, they are really strong. The peloton looks funny. As soon as you enter this industrial complex, you should not always be in the front, no? Because there are for sure strong, heavier riders that can take over. Yeah, I think one acceleration to 40 or something as soon as it's flat, and then see, I think the group will completely split if you push like a few hundred meters more. Yeah, let them take over, no? Now there's like 4 or 5 kilometers of recovery. Exactly, this is what I wanted. So now you're a group of 15 or perhaps only 10. Don't think so. Yeah, but most are in the second group. Look. It's actually almost 3 groups. And if they catch up in this short, they need to push hard. Not dead, but they are exhausted. It's not a war. It's just a race. Yeah, now some heavier riders should take over. Quite okay. You can drop to the back, then you see it on your position number. Yeah, it's perhaps 12 or something. Oh, yeah, some still. 15? Perhaps even 20. Wow. Because that climb the climb was hard, no? Perhaps many guys that start after the summer break and are actually stronger, no? Also here, the speed in the flat, no, 43. This is not really slow. Okay, this is the group. No one else will manage to close that gap. Okay, a feather would be great, but yeah, it's a climb which is partly draftable, no? And a sprint for the last flat 200 meters. The very last 100 meters are flat. So even a feather does help. Okay, this is now the group, no? But you're right, it's still probably more than 20. Let's hope that many of them have a lot of lactate in their legs. This would be funny if many of them just started and have a race score like 100 or 150, and you are in the top 5 or top 3, and the race score doesn't increase because they all have such a low race score. Okay, but at least you are in the first third, even if the blob is very strong. Yeah, it was not your limit, but it was not so far away, no? With 200 heart rate for a longer time. It's not a point race, so don't try to sprint. But it's not so strong anymore. The vibrations became a little bit better. I put some oil to the chain, and it seems that it's related to the chain. Chain and the Ritzel. I don't know what is a Ritzel in Ritzel. Ritzel in English. I don't know. So any guy who's very, very strong and heavy should push now. But I think it's impossible. At 42 you would need to go 50 for some 30 seconds to get a gap. So probably this will stay to the start of the climb. Was denn? No, I think feather is the best. Feather is the best. In some parts it's like 5 to 6%. And if you push hard with the feather, if all are already a little bit toast, you could decrease the size of the group. it's a rolling climb, no? It's pretty fast in some parts. You shouldn't go to the front, no? Not like in the last climb. The last climb you were riding from the front and it was 30 kilometers an hour. With your weight, that is, of course, a disadvantage to do that without a draft. Take a sip of drink, of fluid. I think the climb is like 4 minutes in total. A little bit shorter than the last one. And there's also this, I think it's where the railway sprint also is, there's a small incline starting in about a kilometer, no? Last chance for the heavy riders to initiate an attack. Like a surprise attack. A long one. Bist du fast? Aber ein bisschen müde bist du, ne?
Ja.
So it's 23 probably, or 24 even. Still 1/3 of the peloton. Yeah, here's the small incline, no? Okay. Again, not enough for separation, although you were at 4.5, no? So, yeah, they are strong. Much stronger than I expected, actually. So, climb upcoming. Actually, I don't remember the times for the comp, but it should be like 4 minutes. Now the massacre starts. There's the com already. Do your sprint. In the minimap, it looks so close, but it is not. Now the interesting part starts. Don't go to the front, it's too fast. And there are always these flat parts. Okay, up to now, no separation. Everybody going tactical. You are in the front, you're aware, huh? It's stretching out a little bit, but not too much. One kilometer to go. Stay in the draft. Stay in the draft. The last fast part here. Then a longer climb, and then it flattens out for the finish. Still all together, no? None was dropped of this group. Okay, they gave up, huh? Wow, this is really Norwegian style. But with a feather, this was the right strategy, no? Okay. That is almost 50 meters. Nobody catching up.
Alex.
Yeah, he did it, huh?
Alex gewinnt.
Exactly as planned. 100% as planned. Wow, one is to 20 meters, huh? Yeah, one was catching up significantly, huh? Wow. Yeah, but that was tough. You went orange for some. Okay, with a feather, no? It was with a feather, but anyway, this was very, very cool race. Yeah, friends, the race was streamed and will be.
Oh, we didn't write it.
We didn't write it, yes.